What's up, guys? Oh my god, it's been so long since I talked to you guys. Oh my god. Anyways, so I got a lot of stuff to talk about today. DJ has a topic. What's your topic? What are we talking about?
We're going to talk about going into a pro shop and when you ask for a bowling ball, what you're looking for in your bag, what your pro shop operator is thinking compared to what you're thinking.
Okay, yeah, I have no clue about that, but I want to talk a little bit about. So we got some videos in the vault. We got a new editor.
Mm-hmm.
So once she catches up with all the videos, then we'll start dropping the videos like 3 days or 4 days after they come out. So we got my sweepers in the vault. You did see my trios. That was a good video. We got the Memorial Day doubles that me and Chris actually won again. Spoiler alert. And we got TNVA Nationals. I think that's going to be a good video, the TNVA tournament. Let's give you a backstory about the TNVA tournament. I lost $3,000 in brackets. I've never lost that much money in brackets in my entire life. And I'm not saying like in one set. Like, of course, you lose money in one set. I think I've done that before. But I think like 8 sets, I lose 500, lose 500, lose 500, lose 500. Like, I got smoked. And spoiler alert, I averaged 260 game one and still got smoked. Like, that's the worst I've ever bowled in my life. I've never, like, I basically just bent it over and they just took it all. Sonic rings out my booty hole. It was bad. Like, I haven't bowled since TNBA. That was 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah, I think your game 3 average was 250.
Yeah, I haven't threw a ball since TNBA because I don't like losing. I feel weird. I feel dirty. So like I haven't threw a bowling ball. I'm at DJ house. He has my bowling balls. I haven't even seen my bowling balls. I haven't bowled since. I'm not bowling this week. Maybe I'll bowl next week.
Bowling Sacramento next week.
Yeah, I might.
Oh, shut up.
It depends on how I feel, but yeah, I haven't threw a ball in 3 weeks because I don't like that feeling. So people, if you don't like that feeling, you gotta. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how people do it. Like you lose and you keep going to the next tournament. I feel terrible, and that was 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, but what are you doing to change it?
I'm just soaking in my sorrow. Like my butthole is still open, so until it closes, I'm not gonna throw a bowling ball. Like literally, I put money in every bracket set and got smoked, and I knew it was gonna be hard. So like I talk all this money on Facebook. My if I don't have a look or I'm not feeling good about my set, I'm going to get in 100 brackets. 100 brackets is $500. Now, I bowled like 8 sets. 8 times 500 is a lot of money. And I didn't win any set. Like literally, the best set I got back was like $300. Every other set was $10, $25, $75. I got smoked. I shot 259 one game. I was live in 18 out of 100 brackets. Shot that game 1. Scores were outrageous. I don't know.
I mean, you got to figure most of our listeners, I've never been in 100 brackets.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's my low set. Like they had, to put in context, they had about, you can get in maybe about $2,000 a squat, $2,000 a squat. And I was just getting in $100, $500 worth because I knew my luck wasn't that great, but I'm a gambler. I like to bowl, and 500 is my low mark. That's me being cautious, getting 500. But me being cautious actually added up. I didn't think I was going to lose every squad, and that's exactly what happened. But again, that video is going to come out because Trico, Team Drill Factory, he bowled good. His team bowled good. My girl was on that team. She bowled good. And then there's a lot of people mad at that tournament. So that's going to come out. You'll see that. If you've been on Facebook, you probably know what happened. But for people who are not on Facebook, they'll find out once the video comes out.
Yeah, when people get mad, it makes for great content.
Oh, yeah. It's a good video. Good video. So we're going to jump into DJ's topic. So I'm going to be a listener because I don't know much about what happens at his pro shop because I have a regular job and DJ deals with a lot of customers.
Yeah. So, like, we'll use Dupree as an example. He knows really nothing about ball motion, bowling in general. He kind of just does his thing.
How you going to say that after I just told everybody I got smoked? He knows nothing.
Because that's the way it is, though.
Okay.
If I tell you to go to some extra ball with this thing, you're going to be like, huh? Yeah. But, like, so when you walk into a pro shop as a normal person, majority of people always want the biggest, strongest balls. So when you're talking to a pro shop operator, you walk in, I want the biggest, strongest ball. They're going to give you an Ion Max. Or Brunswick's version of that. Mesmerized, there you go. Hypnotized. But majority of the time, people don't understand what that means. The stronger the ball is, the earlier it hooks. So when you're looking at majority of people coming into a pro shop, they want their ball to go long and snap. So even when he talks to me, he goes, I want to just pop down lane, everything pop down lane. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
You always want your ball to pop down lane, but they're coming in getting the biggest, strongest core, strongest cover balls they make, and they're just not meant to do that. So, like, when you're talking to your pro shop operator, you should be saying kind of where you want your ball to hook, not in terms of how strong the ball is.
I don't think most people know where they want the ball to hook. So I think you're asking the average customer something that they might not know.
Well, okay. I'm not going to say every. I'd probably say 90% of the customers that come in, they say they want the strongest ball. Mm-hmm. And then they go, oh, yeah, I want a ball to... And then I go, oh, yeah, where do you want it to fit in your bag? How do you want it drilled? They're like, oh, I want it to go long and snap. Well, those two things can't happen. You can't have strong and go long and snap. So then that's when we kind of have a conversation of, no, you want this type of ball. And majority of the time, they still buy the early smooth ball and then deal with it.
And then what happens?
Some are happy, some are unhappy. And I will say a lot of people who buy internet balls, they're just clicking buttons. They have no idea what they're buying.
Just clicking buttons.
They don't know what they're buying.
I like that. That's cute.
I will say that there's some mystery boxes. You get high-end balls for $100 now. That's pretty cool. But overall, you have to be in communication with your pro shop operator on any level. If you're a 160, you still have to understand what your bowling ball's supposed to do, and that way you have an idea when to throw it.
But to the 160 and 180s credit, it's so much misinformation about bowling that's online. Like, even with, like, people like us, somebody might be watching this who knows a little bit more than me and you, and say they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. So it's so many misinformation, so they really don't really know. So I think you're probably going to have to dumb it down for some people or talk in their terms, because I know you're a mean person. Because, like I said, there's so many misinformation. So a 160 bowler might have seen something on Darren Tate's channel, and then he watched Kyle and Brad's channel, and they said conflicting things, and then they come to you, and you say something else, so it's like, what the fuck?
That's very, very common. And a lot of people who do videos don't know what they're talking about. That's just point blank.
Here at the Drill Factory, you know what we're talking about. Disclaimer.
I will say about the Brad and Kyle show is they did a recent video with all 5 fingers in the ball. Mm-hmm. I got a guy now who has 5 fingers in the ball because he saw it on their channel. A little crazy in my personal opinion, but he took it as gospel. And some people look at a YouTuber. You have people talking to you all the time. Yeah. They believe every dumbass word that comes out of your mouth.
Well, I believe I lost money. I'm fucking dead.
Yeah, but you put some dumb shit out there in the world, everybody believes it. You're a PBA member to probably 3/4 of our fans here. And you don't know anything about ball motion.
The best in the world.
But the thing about when you're talking to your pro shop operator, try and get on the same page. Don't tell him what to do, because I can't even say most are professionals. Yeah, there are some that are better than others, and they need to understand so you guys are doing the same thing. So both you, the pro shop operator, me, the pro shop operator, and I can make the customer more happy. And that way everybody wins in that scenario.
I think the good thing that you do, if people watching this who've been to the Drill Factory, DJ usually takes his customers on the lanes to see how they throw. Because I've been in the pro shop so many times, and he goes, "Do you throw it hard or slow?" And then they'll say, "I throw it 19 miles an hour." Do you get them on the lanes and they throw it 12 miles an hour? So I think you taking people on the lanes definitely gives you a better perspective of how to drill the ball, and you can see if what they said matches up to everything that they're talking about.
The majority of people have no actual idea about their own game.
Yeah.
Like, almost every two-hander comes into the shop and go, I need a urethane ball because my rev rate is so high. Yeah, that's not the case. Yeah. And just because you're two-handed doesn't mean your rev rate's high. I know a lot of one-handers who can out-hook two-handers.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the same thing, so like what I've tried to have you learn over the years is when to throw certain types of bowling balls. Do you listen?
No. I listen.
You don't listen for shit.
I've other than 3 weeks ago, I've had success.
And what was I texting you during that time? When you were in Vegas dying, going...
You told me not to get in brackets anymore.
I did tell you not to get in brackets.
That's what you were texting me.
I did.
Yeah, that's what you texted me, but yeah, I don't remember. Like, that whole weekend is a blur.
You should have moved left and got softer with the bigger ball. Because when you move into the puddle, you have to ball up, not ball down.
It's kind of hard when you can't, like, literally, again, I just told you, I shot 259 and was alive in 18 out of 100 brackets. So, I have no problem. I can strike with the best of them. I make the cut at the holiday doubles. It's the best ball in the world. Anyways, it's just that it's kind of different when you only can miss twice a game. And it has to be in the right frames.
Yeah. And after the second and third squad, don't get it anymore.
Yeah, so.
Because even if you were shooting 230, you're getting killed.
Yeah, 230 gets smoked.
Yeah.
Yeah. 230 I think in one set I shot 30 across the board. I got like $75.
That's insanity. Oh my god.
But anything else about the pro shop stuff?
Just talk to your pro shop operators. That way, just have open communication. Me and you don't talk a lot about bowling balls, but I have a lot of customers I talk a lot about bowling balls with.
Yeah.
They text me a bunch of ideas. You just tell me, I want the newest storm ball.
Yeah.
So, and trust me, in the long run, you will be way more happy being on the same page and with the ball motion you're seeing on the lanes.
I think a simple way for, especially with new customers, I don't know if I'm pretty sure you do it already, but seeing what they already have in their bag, and then whatever they're saying, you kind of just fill that hole.
Correct.
Unless they want something better of what they already got. Because like you said, most people don't know what they want, what they're looking for, and what they need. Because, again, I got big balls that just sit in my trunk unless I'm bowling a regional. They don't come out. Like, those big balls that everybody wants, you don't really get to use them. And if you're using them, you're just forcing them. Mm-hmm. I keep leaving flat 10s. Yeah, the ball's too big and too strong.
Well, especially around here. Yeah. There's not very many houses that use a lot of oil in the bay.
And then, like, most people, they throw big ball. Like for me, I bought a PBA tournament. I would throw a big ball literally for a game and a half. And then that ball's done. It did its job. So, most people don't know that. So, they just going off of this ball hooks the most. So,
yeah, a lot of the customers say that. And when they flat 10 every shot, what do you tell them?
Make sure you get her. Get her at the bottom. So yeah, we were just trying to do a quick little podcast. DJ really wanted to talk about this topic. I guess he had a lot of customers come in with the different mind frame of what they need.
Yeah, I've been having a bunch of customers come in with a lot of Iron Maxes and RST hyperdrives and hypnotizes all in the same bag.
Well, in your opinion, I mean, a lot of bowling balls drop. Are they bigger, medium, or weaker, or is like a variety of the balls that come out?
There's too many fucking bowling balls. You can't keep up. I can't keep up, and I fucking own a pro shop. Like, you just can't. There's too many balls released that all do the same thing. We were having this conversation in the shop of using the Storm line as a reference. You have an IQ, Pearl. You have a Wrecker. You have a Typhoon. You have a High Road 40. Why are all four of those in the damn line? And then, like, you look at Brunswick, you have the Turbo X, you have the Dark Side, you have the Crown Victory, and I'm missing, like, 3 other ones. They're all in the same exact spot. I understand that there's different companies, but you have your flagship brands and your little brands. Get rid of some of the little brands. There's no need to come out with the amount of bowling balls.
And they do pretty much the same thing.
They all do the same thing. You're changing a name on a cover. And then, oh my God, it's the newest thing. And all the companies do it. They're all rehashing old balls. And putting new covers or rehashing old covers and calling it something different. There's no need to come out with the amount of bowling balls that come out.
So in your opinion, this is a little tidbit. What's your 3 highest selling balls right now? And what do you think are the 3 best balls right now?
Ion Max is definitely up there.
And that ball's a little older.
Yeah, but always the Black Widow. Like
that blue one?
The Mania. Personally, I think that 2.0 Hybrid's better. Handles volume a little better, but everybody wants the newest Black Widow. Honestly, the Evoke.
The Evoke? Who was that by?
Motive.
Oh, you've been selling a lot of
those? They were out of stock. I blew through a couple cases. Then they were out of stock for a month. Blew through a couple cases, and they're out of stock.
Okay. So those are the 3 balls that you sell the most.
Yeah.
And what are the balls that you think, again, you're back bowling, got Nationals coming up. What do you think are the 3 best balls out right now?
First ball is always a Rockstar. I'm not a big fan of the Phase 2. A little too early, too strong. The Rockstar is just a perfect ball for a lot of different styles.
Okay,
I drilled a Crowd Victory.
I heard that ball's good.
Brunswick's medium shiny ball. I hit it with 500, 1,000, 3,000 just to get the polish off.
Okay, that's 2.
I drilled a Pride Liberty from Motive.
I'm pretty sure that ball's terrible. But
it's more of a team event ball trying to be a smoother.
I'm just playing Motive.
I also drilled an Evoke. A little too angular for me. Be a good ball for him. I don't like my ball to hockey stick that much. Okay. I throw it too slow.
Okay.
But yeah, those 3 balls, they're all different areas. Myself, I'll never drill Ion Max. It's just too strong. I'll never throw it on anything.
Yeah.
Or RST Hyperdrive, I'll never throw it. I am drilling for Nationals, I'm drilling a Hypnotized. Just to see if I need something bigger. But when I say bigger, I'm going to drill it at 5.5 or 6 inches so it doesn't hook.
Don't know what that means, but okay.
The other thing, get your PAP. I know I've said this multiple videos. Get with your Pro Shop operator. Get your PAP, positive access point. That way you understand how your bowling balls are being drilled.
Okay.
You don't know. He doesn't know anything.
I have no clue.
He knows nothing. Positive access point.
I stand left, I throw it right. Hope it comes back left.
And if that fails, hit it with 500. It'll hook every time.
All right, guys. So, again, I say this every podcast. We're going to do more of these podcasts. We're going to do our best. Again, we got videos in the vault. They should be coming out soon. Be patient with us. If you check out Danny's vlogs, she's getting better and better and better. She took second in her last video. If you haven't checked it out, I think it's like at 1,000 views, which is good. So, yeah.
She's improving pretty quickly.
Yeah, she's getting better.
Yeah, she does have a video coming out. She worked with Ronnie a little bit more. Ronnie and Jacob have a Mexico trip coming up.
Oh yeah, Ronnie and Jacob's going to Mexico. I don't have my passport. I'm a convicted felon, so I can't go to Mexico. I'm just playing. I'm not a convicted felon, but I don't have my passport. That's why I'm not going. But it should be fun for them.
Yeah, they're gonna go bowl against all the Mexico bowlers and Frankie Lavoie for some reason.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
and
I've never been to Mexico.
I mean, we got to cut this a little short just because he got to go to bed, 40, old now.
Yikes. All right, we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Somebody give my money back, please. I got smoked. All right, bye.